Fox 10 AZAM with Ty Brennan and Anita Roman.
Good Saturday morning, everybody. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are now officially husband and wife, making them the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. A look at the royal affair from Windsor Castle this morning.
Plus, if you missed the I-dos, no need to worry. We'll tell you where local viewings will be held.
Get into the entire day. We're so excited. Marcy Jones, Mike Page here. Everything from the dress to the reception to the I-dos, we've got you covered.
Yeah, you guys have been watching it all morning long. And good morning, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. Time now, 6 o'clock on the dot. A pretty special edition of Fox 10 AZAM this morning.
Quite the affair.
It really
I have to
was.
admit, I was glued to the TV the entire time.
The whole pomp and circumstance of the whole thing is pretty incredible to watch.
The tradition is very neat, and it was fantastic seeing all the guests as well, of course. The bride's dress, which everyone will be talking about.
The other thing everybody's talking about, of course, our weather locally. It's going to be a warm one out there. Starting out the morning, though, looking absolutely gorgeous. 70 degrees, your current temperature out there. A light breeze coming out of the east at 7 miles an hour. But here is a snapshot of what you can expect for today. Plenty of sunshine, getting up to about 96 degrees. Right about where we should be for this time of the year. We're going to stay in that same pattern for quite a while. We'll break it all down in our full forecast in just a few minutes. All right, as we mentioned, it is official. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are now officially husband and wife.
And that makes them the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Joining us live now from the Windsor Castle, Fox News correspondent Lauren Blanchard, who was lucky enough to get this amazing assignment. Good morning, Lauren. Let's talk about that kiss.
Oh, good morning, Ty, Anita. Wow, what a moment when Prince Harry, Meghan Markle, now the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, when they came out of St. George's Chapel, they paused, and that's where we got our first kiss. A really beautiful moment. You could hear the crowd behind me who was watching on a number of monitors along the long walk. When that kiss happened, they just absolutely erupted in applause and cheers. A very exciting moment.
Lauren, that's the next question I had for you. Talk about just the excitement of being there and what it's like, just kind of, I guess, feeling all that energy from the crowd.
Well, I'd never really seen a Royals super fan, but now I have a lot of them. This entire area back here is called the Long Walk. It's about a mile until the castle behind me. That entire thing was covered with people. Some of those folks had been camping out since Wednesday. It's Saturday. They'd been out there. They are covered in all things wedding, whether that's shirts with Harry and Meghan's face on it, the British flag. I saw a number of American flags, crowns, tiaras. Very exciting, and I think a few of them right now are enjoying a few beverages now that everything is over.
You can't blame them. Lauren, talk about the ceremony, if you will, a bit non-traditional, and of course a lot of people saying that Meghan and Harry both really put their mark on this wedding ceremony.
Anita, that is so right. So not only did they have their personal touch on just about everything from the cake to the flowers to, of course, Meghan's walk down the aisle, a very big break from tradition. So she actually walked herself the first half of the aisle by herself. From there, Prince Charles, her now father-in-law, he then walked her the rest of the way. She also omitted the word obey from her vows, something Kate Middleton also did, so that you could see a lot of their personal touches and everything. And as for the dress, I'm sure everybody's talking about that. We saw Meghan go for what they are calling a timeless minimal elegance, and her veil, a very interesting piece that we learned about that. The flower designs you can see sewn onto the veil. There are 53 different flora represented, and they represent the different 53 countries of the Commonwealth. So a lot of details, nothing spared with this this wedding.
Well, Lauren, thank you so much. I know you have a busy day ahead of you. Hopefully you can get in a pint a little bit later after this. We appreciate your live reporting from Windsor Castle for us this morning.
I hope so.
She deserves it.
She
Thanks so
definitely
much,
does.
Lauren. The wedding also bringing tourists from all over the world, including one Valley woman.
Yeah, earlier this week I caught up with a woman named Jen Bemerel, and she is prepared. She was prepared then to travel over there. She's there at the wedding, in one of those people out there in the throngs. And so this is our visit before she left here in Phoenix.
I love history, and that was history in the making. Self-proclaimed history buff and royal enthusiast Jane Bamrell of Phoenix is preparing for a trip across the pond to be part of the wedding day festivities of Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. She says her love of everything royal began more than 30 years ago.
I think my first interest was when Lady Di got married. And I lived in Ohio, and my dad and I got up at 3 or 4 in the morning and watched it, and the pomp and circumstance.
This isn't the first time she's been in the UK for a royal wedding. She and her best friend traveled to London in 2011 to be part of Will and Kate's wedding day crowds. The pair camped out overnight in a tent they bought to get a front row seat as the royal couple drove by.
It's kind of an escape, I guess, for everybody. You're just having fun. You're not worrying about anything at home. You're just caught up in the fairy tale of it all.
She says her decision to travel across the Atlantic to be part of a wedding of someone she's never met has been met with some sneers, but that is not stopping her.
Some people get excited with me, and other people, just like my husband, think I'm crazy, though. But it's fun. You know, life's short, so
Do what you enjoy.
exactly.
All right, so joining us on the phone as we speak is Jane. Good morning, Jane. Are you there?
Good morning. How are you, Ty and Anita?
We are doing fantastic. First of all, I just wanted to thank you so much because I know you are in the throngs of all the excitement there. Thank you for taking the time to speak to us this morning.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm here with my 100,000 closest best friends now.
So, Jane, where exactly are you? Because we've been watching the nuptials all morning long, so everyone has an idea of the lay of the land, if you will. Where are you situated this morning?
Okay, we were on the long walk leading up to the castle when the processional came up, and then at the end of the service and went into the castle. We were back about 100 meters. You may have seen 3 ladies dressed up as 3 queens. We were right next to them.
So did you see the couple, the newly married couple, leaving in the carriage? Were you able to get a glimpse of them?
Oh, yes, right there. We have pictures. We, of course, camped out. We were in the front row, and they were very nice about going very slow down the long walk. So, we got great pictures. It was wonderful.
I know last time you said that when you went to Will and Kate's wedding, you actually did camp out. Tell us about this time. Did you have to camp out to get that perfect spot along the long walk there?
We did. I don't think we would have had to, but we did, and it was so cold last night. My teeth chattered all night long, but today is a beautiful day, and blue sky and about 70 degrees, but last night was very cold.
The one thing that a lot of people are saying is that Meghan and Harry definitely put their own stamp on the wedding. Since you attended both, could you possibly compare the different energies, the different vibes among everyone who's out there, or is it just exciting as a whole?
Well, they're both exciting and in very different ways. Will and Kate's, I think, was much more regal and pomp and circumstance. This was more, I think, just 2 people. Actually, we were thinking it combined a lot of the British and the American aspects of it.
And Jane, we have been seeing lots of people just kind of partying there in the streets. Talk about the atmosphere out there this morning.
It has been like a street party since Thursday. All the streets were blocked off. Everybody's just out, having a grand time. And what's really neat is everybody's very well behaved. There's no, disruptive behavior. The police have been just wonderful. They kept playing with us and saying, okay, now everybody to the ways. And there's Meghan and Harry cutouts everywhere. So, of course, everybody's got pictures with the newlyweds or the new couple.
Yeah, Jane,
I can't wait to see your pictures.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. I am really, really looking forward to it. Maybe you can text or tweet at us when you get a moment and send us some new photos from today.
Oh, I'd be happy to.
Thanks, Jane.
I haven't been able to get anything out today because of the Wi-Fi, but I'll be happy to send you some.
All right. Well, Jane, thank you so much for calling in. We appreciate it. Have so much fun for the rest of your time over there in the UK.
Very exciting, isn't it?
That's cool, isn't it?
Yeah, be part of history.
Totally. Be part of history once in a lifetime.
It would be really neat to watch them ride by in that carriage.
Very cool
Absolutely.
stuff. All right, where our royal wedding coverage doesn't stop here.
Does not. We're going to check in with Marcy Jones, Mike Page, with some of the wedding highlights there at the News Now desk. Good morning, you guys. What was the favorite? What was the favorite, Marcy?
Oh, Anita, that's the hardest question of this morning. Don't you agree?
Oh, yeah. I mean, there were so many big moments, but I liked her arrival.
The arrival was excellent.
Right.
And you know what? Because it was traditional, but then, like we've been saying all morning, they've been putting their own stamp on things. So, you know, this especially exciting for Americans because we saw a lot of people that we recognize that didn't really happen with Will and Kate's in 2011. So, I mean, and then, of course, everyone's excited about the dress.
Everyone was. I mean, especially that look from Prince Harry when he knew she was coming, and he's just so excited for that big moment. I mean, that was amazing to see.
A priceless image there. Then we saw this. We're learning is sons of one of Meghan's actually really good friend who were carrying her train all the way up. They did such a great job at their little duties, and then we saw the beautiful St. George's packed.
Yes.
I mean, look at all of this, and she looks so calm and collected, which I'm sure is not easy when you have millions of eyes on you.
And then billions worldwide there, but they pulled it all off. And what I liked about it was that everyone just looked so genuinely happy. Even though with the weight and the pressure of it all, they really pulled it off nice.
You know, Prince Harry kind of knew what to expect because he had a run through with his brother just, you know, about 7 years ago. And there's that kiss that everybody was waiting for.
That big moment.
You know, Meghan Markle did have a few, you know, she had a kind of a rocky road leading up just the last couple of weeks with some family drama that everybody knows, but that did not overshadow anything during this day.
No, we had Prince Charles there, greet her there
halfway down
the aisle, so that was great. And then one of the great things here on News Now is that we clipped some of the biggest moments and we put them on our YouTube page, so it's youtube.com/Fox10Phoenix. We got you covered.
So if you missed it, you can just keep rewatching those highlights, the ones that everybody is going to be talking about today.
Yeah,
so
no doubt.
You don't want to go to the water cooler without watching those moments, you know?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, so we're going to stick around up here. If you guys want to live stream, of course, head on over to Fox News Now Extra. And guys, I'm heading over to a great viewing party, Carefree, the English Rose Tea Room. We're so excited. All the pomp and circumstance. We're going to get into it very soon.
There we go.
Can't wait.
Right.
Thanks so much, you guys.
Mike and Marcy, we appreciate it.
So we have a Fox 10 News alert for you out of North Phoenix. Firefighters working to take down a house fire near Peoria Avenue and 19th Avenue. This taking place just after 5 o'clock this morning. Some pretty incredible images there. Crews have to determine if the house is clear first before they went in.
They say the house is built into a mountainside, which is preventing them from getting a really good position to fight that fire. So far, there's no word on what sparked the flames. Investigators are now on scene. We, of course, will keep tabs on this and bring you details throughout the rest of our newscast.
Those images coming in from the Phoenix Fire Department.
Right?
Yeah, they really are. Still to come this morning, a Goodyear teacher accused of having sex with a teen appears in court. We're going to have the latest on this case.
And a freebie to tell you about how you can get vaccinations for your pet covered. That's your deal